going to start with a 24-ounce plump from Steel Magnolia. I have it prepped and painted black. Go ahead and mix up enough epoxy to coat your cup. We are going to be adding some onyx luster dust. This is a fine, super sparkly powder available in my shop. I will link it in the description below. After your coat of epoxy is all cured, you're going to grab your tacket. I just like to put a little bit on my finger like so, and we're going to sporadically place it all over our cup. Once your tacket has dried clear, it's time to apply the foil flakes. I am using some red foil flakes from Woody's Goodies, and we're just going to place these on and then rub them flat and smooth. It's now time to add our decals. I'm going to start with the flowers. I cut them out in 3 different sizes, and we're just going to randomly place them on our cup. Now it's time to place our Ghouls, Glam, and Gore decal, and we're going to place it approximately right in the middle of the cup. Taking some super fine steel wool and some final sand, we're going to turn our cup matte. I like to just add a big blob of the final sand to my cup and really work that in, going in small circles, up and down and side to side. Once you get to this point where most of the final sand is off your cup and you're kind of just left with a film, I like to take a paper towel and just really buff the rest of that in. Now you're just going to want to wash the rest of that residue off with some dish soap and some water. And for our final step, we are going to be adding a glitter bloody drip. I like to add a little bit of red alcohol ink to my epoxy and quite a bit of red glitter. We're going to use today Red Carpet by Diamonds and Dust. My very favorite way to do drips is just to let the epoxy thicken. You're going to put it to the side until it reaches a taffy-like consistency. This brand of epoxy took a little bit over an hour. When I add my drips, I really don't like to go around the rim and spread it on like peanut butter. I just take a scoop and I scrape it around the rim. A bigger scoop will leave a bigger drip. So watch around your decal and such where you don't want it to drip as much. You're going to want to add a little bit less epoxy there. Once your drips get to the point where you really don't want them to travel any further, you're just going to take and place your cup upside down on some sort of stand. After about 5 minutes or so, you're going to take your cup off of the stand, and when your drips kind of start looking like they're more pointed and not have that little ball of the drip, you're going to turn your cup right side up. You're going to want to repeat this upside down, right side up process a few times until you can see your epoxy isn't moving quite as much. Just make sure on the very last time you leave your cup right side up. That's what's going to give you that realistic 3D drip. And here is the final result. If you guys know me, you know I'm actually a Halloween hater. I hate everything about it, but I will say I am absolutely in love with the way this cup turned out. If you guys would like more tips and tricks, join my Facebook group with the link in the description and look for me on all other social media platforms. Thanks, guys.